Hey guys and girls, it's Logan Holmes. On March 20th, 2019, which that was a week from today. So, um, basically, I'm gonna talk about uh, what all Disney owned, like what all Disney got and what all Disney didn't get. So, um, so the most confusing part's gonna be on the Fox network. Um, so they, uh, Fox Broadcasting Company, that's them. So basically for the Fox network, so it spun off into this company called, um, Fox Corporation. So Fox Corporation is, so they got Fox Network, and then, basically Disney couldn't get the Fox Network because they own ABC. And and then My Network TV, they couldn't get that either. So, I mean, I'm sure you can probably. So, I guess you can own two networks, as like Fox, because like they own Fox and My Network TV, and then and then there's also CBS. CBS, of course, they have CBS, and then they also own part of the CW along with AT&T. So, but like if this would give Disney three with ABC, Fox, and My Network TV. That's three, and so so they can't have three. So, they also got Fox News, and so the Fox News channel is owned by them. And yeah, there's the thing with, like ABC, now ABC doesn't have a 24-hour news network, but I mean, ABC News, like, there are a bunch of these news shows that air on ABC, like Good Morning America, World News Tonight, 2020. So yeah, ABC News, so yeah, ABC does have ABC News. And then they also got, um, Fox Sports. Disney owns ESPN, so yeah, so Disney didn't get Fox Sports. However, Disney did get FX. Nothing was able to stop Disney from getting FX. And, then there's, F FXX. They own that. And FXM. Freeform. Disney already owned that. It's not listing. You know, Disney Channel's sister channel too. National Geographic. Uh, so yeah, Disney had on National Geographic and Nat Geo Wild. But like the 20th Century Fox and 20th Century Fox Television, like Disney Disney owns that now, so we've gone down from 6 major film studios to 5. The 6 major film studios now are so of course so we got all Walt Disney Pictures in particular, so because that's considered to be the main Disney's main label, and then there's Paramount, Universal, Columbia, and Warner Brothers. So now that Disney owns 20th Century Fox, one thing that's really at risk now is the Touchstone label. Apparently the Touchstone label it still exists, but I mean, it says fate dormant, so yeah. So they haven't released any. There's not been a Touchstone movie since find the list of films. Okay, the last movie to be released on the Touchstone label was The Light Between Oceans on September 2nd, 2016. Um, so, So, this last one, of course, was DreamWorks, because DreamWorks had the distribution deal with Disney to have. So, yeah, so DreamWorks was, like, they had to deal with like, the distribution deal with Disney to release some of the Touchstone banner, but now Comcast now owns DreamWorks, so, um, so, anyway, something I was saying a while ago is the shows like The Simpsons. So, The Simpsons is actually, and Family Guy, and Bob's Burgers, and yeah, those shows. So while Disney won't own the network, they'll still own the rights to those to Simpsons, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, and of course American Dad. So Disney will now be and of course American Dad now airs on TBS. So Disney's going to be making a show for TBS. And TBS is owned by AT&T. And something a bit interesting I'll point out is like Modern Family is a show that's made by Fox, but so so Modern Family has been renewed for an 11th and final season, and so Modern Family is a show that's made by 20th Century Fox makes Modern Family, but it airs on ABC. So and which of course ABC is owned by Disney. So now Disney has owned the rights to now has the rights to the show to make Modern Family and not just air it. So something a bit interesting I thought I'd point out. So yeah, MGM Home Entertainment. So MGM is so since 2006, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment has been distributing MGM physical releases of MGM movies. So so the distribution deal is that they renewed that until June 2020. So and now, so of course Disney now owns distribution rights to um well physical distribution rights to MGM movies. So physical releases of the James Bond movies and physical releases of the Legally Blonde movies, those are now, so Disney now owns the physical rights to those movies. So So there's that. Okay, so I saw on someone say that Disney would now, that if there, so I read some article that if Disney just that if there was a Titanic 2, then Disney uh owned the rights to that. Well, that's partially true. Um 20th Century Fox was the international distributor um of Titanic, but in North America, Titanic was distributed by Paramount. So if there's a Titanic 2, Paramount will still be the North American distributor, and Disney will be the international distributor. So, but I will show you something that's the complete opposite of that. Okay, so Castaway, which is a great movie. So oh wait, never mind. So Disney owns the full distribution rights to Castaway. I thought that I thought that DreamWorks was the international distributor, but apparently not. And but if DreamWorks was the international, so if DreamWorks was the international distributor, then they would own um then it would be. So the thing is with DreamWorks, since DreamWorks was a production company but not a distributor, then if there's a Castaway 2, then Paramount will be a production company but not a distributor, because any movies that were made before or during the time that Viacom owned DreamWorks, with the exception of DreamWorks animation movies, Paramount has the rights to make a sequel. So, yeah. What else? Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to point out. Okay, so apparently there was a recent Wikipedia edit. So on so someone edited it on 1604. This is in UTC time. So yeah, this was like very, like, I live in the central time zone, so for me this would have been like very early in the morning on March 24th, and that was which was Sunday. So apparently someone made an edit then. Originally it had said that DreamWorks was the it did say that DreamWorks was the international distributor, but someone made an edit and removed DreamWorks as the international distributor and added them as a studio. So I actually So before this edit was made, I'd actually looked at this. So but it doesn't look like there's a source to back either up. So yeah, there's no source for this edit, but there was a source for the last edit, so hopefully this doesn't turn into an edit war. But anyway, enough talking about this. I don't believe there is one thing. So Fox Searchlight Pictures, though, Disney will also own that, which basically Fox Searchlight Picture is that's their label for foreign films. So now Disney owns 60% of Hulu. And then Comcast owns 30 and AT&T owns 10. Getting a new Volkswagen can be easier than you think. What will you do in the extra time? Hot yoga! Yeah! No, like yoga, but hotter. Love it. With practically just your signature. I think that's pretty much it I wanted to talk about. So, if only Disney had waited to purchase Fox Family Worldwide until... So, like, if Disney had waited until now to purchase Fox Family Worldwide, then they'd get it. So, like, back then, if Disney had known that they would eventually own almost all of Fox, then they wouldn't own what was I going to say? They wouldn't own so if Disney had known back then that they would have owned almost all of Fox, then they could have just waited to buy Fox Family Worldwide. But of course, that would change a lot. So with this whole, like, 4Kids wouldn't like if Disney hadn't bought Fox Family Worldwide, 4Kids wouldn't have made that deal with 4Kids wouldn't have made that deal with Fox to start Fox Box, which later changed its name to 4Kids TV. So maybe if Disney hadn't bought Fox Family Worldwide, maybe 4Kids wouldn't have gone bankrupt. So maybe 4Kids wouldn't have gone bankrupt if Disney hadn't bought Fox Family Worldwide. Maybe it's Disney who maybe Disney would have changed 4Kids' fate. Just maybe. Imagine if that happened. Just, saying maybe how could, well, 4Kids may not have even started. So basically, what would, because basically 4Kids at this time, they were 4Kids, like they were making the English dubs of the Pokemon episodes. So maybe if Disney hadn't bought Fox Family Worldwide, maybe 4Kids would still be dubbing all these episodes. Just, which might end up being a bad thing because, people 4Kids makes like the stupidest edits to all this anime. Like, because during its operation as 4Kids Entertainment, the company faced intense criticism from viewers over the company's extensive editing and localization of the anime and other non-American series they licensed. So yeah, 4Kids makes everything so kid friendly. Why? Because they're 4Kids. Okay, so anyway, enough talking about 4Kids. So basically, it's. So basically, I'm going to be talking about all like bunch of properties. The X-Men can be Avengers. So they own all the Blue Sky stuff. So and so yeah, they own a lot now. I guess like. So The Simpsons, King of the Hill, Family Guy, Futurama, American Dad, The Cleveland Show, Bob's Burgers. Those are all Disney now. And of course all the Blue Sky stuff, like maybe Disney can make better Ice Age movies, because man, Ice Age 4 and Ice Age 5, those are both pretty bad movies. And I'm a huge the first 3 Ice Age, those are great. I love those. Classic Ice Age is great. So those already add more to their animation library. And then, of course, I mentioned that Modern Family is now officially a Disney property. And like they can make like Castaway sequels if they wanted to. Oh, and also, like, they own the rights to all the Star Wars movies except for the Clone Wars movie. So, yeah, pretty long video. It's over 30 minutes. So, I think I've said all I need to. Planet of the Apes, that's now Disney. Freddy Got Fingered, that's Disney. So, yeah, anyway. Titanic international rights, not North American, but the international rights to Titanic. That's Disney. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, fans.